can't reach that, which is slightly annoying. Okay. So I built some doors up here. We'll make it so that these aren't accessible. Let's see. This one can go that way. This one can go that way. This one can go neither. Back you go. So we can still get to this stuff, but then we'll just basically sweep up the stuff and leave it. We'll get rid of you. Get rid of you. Beautiful. So now, in theory, if I put some suits here, dupes will literally have to equip a suit to leave. Oh. Make these an 8, and then we'll enable this. Cool. Right, is there anyone trapped outside? I think we're golden. I think we're alright. I think that is as good now. So 4 dupes can get out this side of the base at the minute. Dupes can still access down here, but then they can only really go down here. So we need to put some more suits in down this side. I should really put my exosuit here, really, so that I can use them to dig other stuff, but for now, it's fine. It's fine. And we can put more suits in, obviously, as we go. We should have some more suits left here, anyway. So, the only problem I've got is I'm running a gas pipe through my fucking suit stations. This will need to be moved. Let's move this above. Fuck. Jesus Christ. Stop! I give up. Yeah, we'll need to move this pipe. Go down to there. Otherwise they'll try and pump hydrogen into my suits and they'll constantly get broken. Fucking got my fingers. Did you have a nightmare then, Decidro? Did your fingers betray you? Is there a different way you do a full seal airlock now? You can just use tubes. It depends what you're trying to do. And there's about 4 different ways of doing airlocks in the game now. 4 different ways, either with mechanical doors and liquids, mechanical doors with a closing door in the centre. You've got liquid locks, U-bend locks, there's loads of different ones. There's even gas locks now, as in you can use a heavy, let me see if I can explain it. You could use like a heavy gas in a U-shape, something more like this. So imagine you had a room like this. Okay, so this chamber here is filled with oxygen, this chamber here is filled with oxygen or natural gas or whatever, and then in here you trap some carbon dioxide. The gases wouldn't be able to merge, they wouldn't be able to mingle, and that's quite a nice little airlock design. The only problem is you do need to make sure that your gases maintain pressure on each side, otherwise your carbon dioxide dissipates and it can really fuck it up a little bit. So yeah, well, that's quite a nice little setup. There's loads of different ways of doing it. It depends what you're trying to do. Different airlocks have different purposes. So some are very much based around being 100% fail-safe. Some are based around letting as little heat through as possible. Some are based around not giving your dupes stress but slowing them down and things like that. I normally go for liquid locks because they're fast. I don't really care about stress too much. Liquid locks are the fastest locks, really, because you're not running through a massive U-bend. It's just literally hop, hop, and you're away. Doing it with mechanical locks generally, mechanical airlocks is generally slow because you've got to wait for a priming process between every dupe going through. So yeah. Their suits inflate like the Rocket Man. Oh, if flatulent dupes, I see. I don't actually know, folks. I don't really know, buddy. Pretty sure you cool down the smelting machine. Smelting machine, which is that? Sorry, Wolfram. Gas oil dupes, nice. Pretends to listen to his viewers, fills his dupes with hydrogen. Shut up! Thank you very much, Nerd. That's very kind. That sounds oddly familiar in my part of the world. Jesus. I'll not go there. Right, I want to get rid of these, but I don't think I can build over them, which is slightly annoying. So we'll probably need to uproot some of these. We'll replace this. I've got trap dupes instantly because I'm an idiot. You know what? Just fall down. Just fall. It's copper as well. Shit, I need to get that back. We should replace all this with gold. Get our copper back from the start of the game. I'm assuming some of this will be iron actually, but still. We'll try it anyway. Oh, the machine to make refined metal. To be fair, I rarely use it, mate. I rarely use it. Very interesting setup use for cooled oxygen. Thank you very much, PVL. It's a new one on this playthrough. I've not done it before, but it seems to be working all right. This door is currently empty, which means it's cold enough out here, so seems to work quite nicely. We'll have to keep an eye on it and see how it cools the base off. It's not long been set up properly, to be honest, so we'll have to see. But by the fact that this airlock is currently open, means that we've got a nice base temperature at the minute. In this corner, anyway. We'll need to let this radiate a bit more, but we'll get temp shift plates and stuff in the base soon, so that'll really help as well. So, next thing to do, let's get rid of you. Let's get rid of you. Let's get rid of you. I probably actually want these middle bits as like mesh tiles or something. Yeah, we'll leave it as granite. I'm going to want some metal in the base layer, which is always nice. Ailu's working hard because he's trapped, which I can always get behind. Dupe trapped, let's take a nap. Exactly, Hokey. There's always something they can be doing, mate. There's always something they can be up to. Okay. That's cool. Using polluted water for the toilets work the same as clean water? No. It used to back in the day. You used to be able to pump polluted water into showers and everything. But nowadays, no. You need to use clean water. So. Okay. I should probably start cooking mushrooms soon. We should do a little chef room somewhere. Let's just check the jobs and see how people are getting on. And get some people promoted. Let's go mini cant, mini grew. Got quite a lot of dupes to be managing here. Sir Fuchs and Sloth will now get trained up being a builder. Sir Fuchs, oh, he might already be trained up actually. He is already trained up. Let's make him a senior architect then. Cayman. Let's put Cayman and Burfsky seniors. And then, let's see. Who else would I want to put here? Sloth and Killer. I think Killer's quite a new dupe, isn't he? So we'll put him on. Put him here. And I think Sloshed is as well. many dupes. We'll get Red Gnome and Risen. Where is he? There we go. Raptor is actually going to be a full-blown farmer, I think. So we'll get him going as well. And why don't we get Sindane trained up to be our master chef? That seems like it'll be good. Let's see the hat changes. Well, the masterful dupes. Feels good to be a senior. Nice. Okay, so some of the things that I want to get done today. I'm too busy watching things happen. Let's get these other exosuits in place, which means moving this pipe, isn't it? It's already an 8. We can't do it because this is currently enabled. So we'll disable this checkpoint and then we can get out here and do this. And I think I'm just going to destroy this and let it build up a second. It should be alright. I think we've got enough buffer pipe here, we should be fine. And we'll just reappropriate this pipe over here. Should be fine. Beautiful. And now we need to get an oxygen pipe over here as well. So let's just bridge above here. That should put it in a nice level as well. I don't know who's suffocating, but I'll be with you in a moment. Do I want to run it through the floor? Don't really care. Killer, what's going on? What the hell? We're going to honour our dead here as well by putting a nice little mesh floor in for them. Fix something out for this. We might put our pumps in here as well, I don't know yet. No, we'll leave that as it is, it's fine. We've unearthed quite a few slicksters down here now, which is cool. It's definitely going to help us a bit later. Let's see. I don't want to do things with an 8, to be honest. They don't need to be. Beautiful. Right, let's figure out some power for these. I think I can just go into this circuit here. I think we've got enough spare power, so that'll be fine. So we'll do this. By the way, if I'm huffing and puffing a lot, it's because I'm hungry. I'm very, very hungry. I've got food on the way, though. We're trying a new pizza place tonight. I'm excited. Pizza, pizza, pizza. What material do you use for cooled oxygen shift plates? Again, depends. Ideally, you want to use diamond or metal. Any metal's fine. If not, go for something like granite or something. You should be fine. Oh. Sorry about that, folks. Off you pop. Don't come through here again. That's fine. Yeah, generally, any sort of metal is very good for temperature change. It's just how it is with everything in the game, really. Diamond is obviously like the wonder material, but you get a very small amount of it when you start slapping temp shift plates everywhere. Which reminds me, speaking of which, we should probably put some temp shift plates in around the base. Yeah, we'll do that shortly. We'll get these online first. We'll get the suits delivered. Okay. So our oxygen's nicely backed up at the minute. In here, we're mostly oxygen with a little bit of hydrogen at the top, which is fine. So yeah, we're probably at a point soon where we can start venting oxygen out into the asteroid, which we'll probably do lower down here or something. Slap in a couple of gas permeable tiles or something. Right. Got one person outside at the minute. Let's get him inside. And you can come inside as well. I want to make sure nobody gets trapped. Beautiful. It should be fine. There we go. Now another thing I want to do is get this cable connected up here so that we can stop wasting dupe time. The only thing is it's going to cost me a fortune in refined metal. So how much refined iron have we got? 1.2 tons at the minute, which is not very much. So we'll get this line in, and then I'm going to do this conveyor cooling build here. Oh Jesus, it's going to be expensive. We'll get rid of you. So that's that done. So we've tidied up an awful lot of the base there, which is nice. Put some of this stuff together. I do need to do a storage room because this is our compactors, and as you can see, they're all getting, well, they're all filled. So I'm gonna have to do a storage room somewhere. I'm not decided where I want to do that yet, unless I just slap storage in any sort of dead spaces we've got. Oh, I've done this gas piping wrong. Lidickhead. Let's knock off this bridge. No, let's knock off this pipe. Basically, it's filling up my first suit before any others, so we'll just get rid of all these pipes. Yeah, we'll just get rid of all of them. And then it'll spread the oxygen evenly to all the different suits then, rather than just one, which should be good. Yeah, that should be fine. When you're going to uncover that geyser to the right in the ice biome. Probably now, actually. We could do that now if you want. Where was it? I've forgotten. In here. We could probably do that now. If I allow access, and we'll do a little downward dig down here. Let's go and see what it is. Where are you off to? Oh, some sleep wheat. Nice. We don't actually have that much sleep wheat. We've not been collecting very much. I normally, I put a compactor on priority 9, and by the end of the, halfway through the colony, we've got thousands of sleep wheat grain for free, but we don't seem to have found that much. I think we've just been really, really unlucky with our ice biomes. We've been a little bit shit. So you can hop down there. That'd be good. I also want to start clearing out all this crap that we've got kicking around as well. So we'll probably start digging out some more stuff up here. This is where all of our iron is. This is where all of our metal is that we could be using. So this is really important to dig this out. I'm not going to rush to do it, but we definitely need to do it at some point. That would be good. So let's get in here and let's see what we can find. Despite, good evening, how's it going? Well, damn, I can't load my mod with the Oni mods. This is not helpful, guys. This is not helpful one bit. This is not good. Why are they breathing this tiny packets? Oh, bastards. You can't load your game with the Oni mods. If you try, you have no status window for items. So avoid the Oni map load until they fix that. This is why I won't use any mods on stream, Fenrir. Until it's like a clay... You know, like in Don't Starve, you've got the mod loading page. Until that's integrated, I ain't going to be using it, to be honest. You've not been getting that much sleep week either. Oh, maybe it's not just me then. Hope it's Volcano. Volcano could be fun. What do the diamonds represent in the digging orders? A harder material, Desudro. So if you dig sandstone, or if you dig something like slime or algae, it'll be a normal dig. If you dig something like granite, you'll get a single hardness symbol, and then if you dig on abyssalite, you'll get a double hardness symbol, and that's basically what it is. And if you click on the item, it tells you that it's solid raw mineral. It does say somewhere hardness 200. Granite is a hardness of 80, whereas slime or algae is a hardness of 2 or 2. Gold is 2. You know, so that's all it is basically. Okay, let's see what this guy's was. I need to keep an eye on this, even though people are suffocating. You're all going to die up here.